Hello, I'm Kersta Mello, Editor-in-Chief of InFocus, Williamson County Schools e-newsletter. You know, there are so many great things happening in our schools each and every day. So for the next few minutes, we're going to take you inside Williamson County Schools and show you some of the incredible things our students, teachers, and staff are doing on a daily basis. Let's check out the videos.
Hi, I'm Arnie Duncan, Secretary of Education, and today we are designating your school and 331 other schools across the country as National Blue Ribbon Schools, schools that are leading their students to the highest levels of achievement.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I searched for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. My Heavenly Father, to be living here today.
You need to listen to your parents. You need to listen to your teachers. You need to also always be good to your friends.
It's really about you honoring the country that you live in, and you honoring those individuals that have fought and in some cases given their lives and left a tremendous amount of hurt behind for their families that remain at home.
When the Brentwood Middle School's dismissal bell rang last Thursday afternoon, almost the entire student body opted to stay. Why would over 900 students voluntarily spend more time at school? None other than to attend the second annual BMS Bash.
It was $20 per student, so it's a fundraiser we're doing. Each student paid $20 to get in. Then we're selling tons of concessions, pizza, candy, drinks, anything. It's just a big free-for-all bash, organized chaos, but it's a lot of fun. We hope students are having a great time.
The students did appear to have a lot of fun. When asked what they liked most about BMS Bash, they gave plenty of various answers.
My favorite thing about the bash is the karaoke.
We played flag football.
And we lost with pride.
There's a lot of fun activities to do, like Nerf wars and dodgeball. You can get all your friends and compete on a team.
My favorite thing about the bash was dodgeball.
I think mine's gonna be the paint war.
Or dodgeball.
And there's also an escape room that you have to try and escape from.
Besides karaoke, flag football, Nerf wars, dodgeball, and the escape room, there was a dunk booth, a fake jail, a video game room, a cup tower competition, carnival games, tug of war, ping pong, a photo booth, and more. Behind all this entertainment was the hard work of the staff, teachers, and parent volunteers.
We've got about 70 parent volunteers today out, and it wouldn't be possible without them. So it's a great team effort, but the BMS Bash is a lot of fun.
This team effort wasn't solely for fun, however. The money raised is going towards two projects within the middle school, the PBIS program and the Beautify BMS campaign.
So PBIS is our positive behavior support system. This is to raise money so that we can do fun reward parties and create incentives for our kids doing great positive behavior in school. And Beautify BMS really encompasses everything. It helps us to provide good furniture, landscaping, paint, anything and everything just to make this a beautiful place to be. We're also using it primarily for technology funds to get new laptops and Chromebooks for our students to use in their classrooms.
With food, fun, games, and a good cause, the BMS Bash was a huge success and ended up raising $23,000 for BMS. Kira Lee, WBHS 9 News.
Our robotics lesson today was a problem-solving group project. They were given a set of goals or characteristics for the project, commands that they had to make their robot do, and some of them were variable commands and some of them were constant commands.
We're working on a container transport project. It's when the robot goes to pick up a cube, drops it back at the starting point, and then it does that in a loop for 3 times.
It's really fun for a first-year class.
We're trying to figure out a way so that we can reconfigure this so it will hold our blocks properly without dropping them.
We have a program called Robotics. That's a version of one of the more difficult programs, but it's simplified into a graphical interface, and we put in commands to tell the robot what to do.
It's really fun. I like it. It kind of combines math and problem-solving skills.
The kids just completely react to it in a positive way. They love doing it. They are learning tremendous amounts of math and science.
Yeah. Okay, I know how to fix this problem.
And critical thinking, engineering, design, computer science, all of these qualities that will benefit them. And so I hope that other middle schools see this program and see the value that it has for their schools and, you know, start a program there.
One, two, three, four.
We have 3 orchestra classes right now, one for 8th grade, one for 7th grade, and one for 6th grade. It is a brand new program, so they've never had orchestra here. Most people still don't know that it's here, so we're working on that.
Wait, feet flat. I saw that.
Well, I mean, we start from the very, very basics. Like, this is a violin. That's where we start. And we just start right from there, and I teach them how to read music, and I teach them about all the different symbols that we use in music and the parts of their instrument and how to hold it properly.
All right, noodle time's over. Let's play it.
To me, the point of teaching music is the music. The music is valuable in itself. And I think that's what's so hard to communicate, because to most of us in America, music is just entertainment. But this is not about entertainment. This is about expression. This is about finding a way to share who you are with another person at the deepest level.
We've been learning right position and proper bow, like up and use a full bow. And we've been learning eighth notes, like for getting in there, and then quarter notes and half notes. Well, I really like to sing, first off, and I've been singing for a long time because I just really like to sing, and I like instruments because it's kind of like singing.
It's where I can go to my happy place. It's like really fun. It makes me energetic.
What we're teaching them is how to share something beautiful with another person. How can that not have value? So that's what I really want to teach them. I want to teach them that who you are is really important and who you are is beautiful. It's a work of art. And when you make music, you're sharing that with another person. These students at Heritage are so special. And honestly, I get excited to get up in the morning. I get up early, so it's hard to be excited when you get up at 5:30. But I'm excited to come teach them because they're so fun, and they just bop into class every day going, what are we learning today? I mean, what a dream. What a dream for that to be my job.
Today we're at Nolensville at the site of Nolensville High School, and I'm joined by Principal Bill Harlan, and we're going to be looking at the high school and what's going on, and there's a lot of activity going on here, so it's really cool.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of progress happening at Nolensville High School right now. We're excited about the stage we're in the construction process. As you can see, and as you will see today, there's a lot to be excited about.
So you're going to give us a tour and kind of show us around?
Yeah, come on in.
All right, let's check it out. All right, Bill, so where are we right now?
All right, so we just walked in the front hallway, heading towards the atrium. But right here behind us is going to be the front office, where my office will be. All the assistant principals, counselors, secretaries, they'll all be in this particular area. My friends from Franklin and Summit High School will probably recognize this space. It's very similar. At Summit High School, actually everything in this building that's on the right is on the left at Summit. So very similar in design except for a few upgrades.
Okay, so now here we are in the atrium. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Sure. This atrium area is really the common space that our students will have as they move to their particular classes. This area opens up into the library, which is just over here, and then behind us they're starting to put the glass in for the cafeteria in this particular space. Also, as we walk down this particular corridor, that will be the area that leads to the athletic, the gymnasium spaces, locker rooms, and so forth. So this is really the central hub of all of the activity at Nolensville High School.
And Bill, how many students are you expecting in your first year?
So year one, we anticipate about 500 students. With all the new construction going on in Nolensville right now, there's no telling exactly how much we'll end up with, but that's what our prediction is at this point.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go check out the rest of the school.
All right, cool.
All right, Bill, and I know where we are now. This looks very familiar. This is the library, right?
Yeah, so this library design is very similar to all of the high schools that we have in Williamson County. This will be home to a lot of studying, a lot of research that's going to happen and take place, a lot of instruction, and certainly our teachers will be in here for faculty meetings and for professional development. So we hope to have a really great place for that at Nolensville High School.
So here we are now in the Performing Arts Center. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so you can see a lot of work is going on right now. This is the last part of the building really to be under construction and to be finished out. But you can see the shell of everything is coming along really well. We should have about a 455-seat theater in this particular part. This same part of the area will also house the band room and the chorus room. So we're very thrilled about this particular section of the building.
All right, Bill, so now we're upstairs, and this is a neat feature that's really unique to Nolensville High School.
Right. So one of the suggestions that came out of the Summit High School design from our friends at Summit is they suggested actually more floor space on the second floor for student meetings. And so one of the outcomes of that is this great multi-purpose space that we have for students. It is like a second floor commons area. What we hope to have is a place for have technology set up if we want to have meetings, class meetings, or we want to have club meetings. We can do that in this space. It could be a potential lounge for some students or a collaboration space for studying as well. So I think it's going to serve our students extremely well, and I'm appreciative of Summit High School for coming up with that idea.
And Bill, I want to ask you about the athletic fields and everything that's going on there.
Sure.
Because they're coming along really well.
Yeah, so we're really excited. So behind me, and directly behind the building, we'll have soccer field, a practice field in the middle, and then right next to that will be our football field and track. And what's exciting to see today is that they're actually paving the track. You can see the concession stand coming up and also the equipment building. So really coming along with that particular part of the project. And even to the far side of the property, you can begin to see where they put in lights for the tennis courts as well. Still yet to be developed will be baseball and softball fields. Those will be coming soon.
Excellent. Well, let's go check out a classroom.
Great, let's do it.
All right, so this is a typical classroom, I guess.
This is a basic classroom space. We'll do a lot of great instruction in here. It could be used for any one of the core subject areas in this particular space. We're going to change things up a little bit now that we've come along in the age of technology. We don't need as much of the shelving space. We'll actually have more functional space for mobile technology, laptops, mobile devices, those kinds of things. So again, kind of progressing in the wave of the future a little bit for our particular space, but it looks great and not far from being finished.
Excellent. All right, well, let's go check out the gym.
Okay, great.
All right, Bill, so now we're in the gymnasium, and the first thing you notice when you walk in the doors are the school colors up on the walls.
Yeah, so we have royal blue, silver, and it is a true silver shine on that thing, and black. So we're really excited about the detail in this particular gym, and it'll be able to host a lot of tournaments, certainly a lot of practices, and fulfill that. And we hope to have some great game nights for basketball in Nolensville.
And as principal, what are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to having students in here, seeing the community come in and enjoy a lot of the events at Nolensville High School. Certainly can't wait to see our students working in their classes, seeing great instruction, and seeing them do some wonderful performances. It's always a privilege to have a front row seat in the lives of high school students.
Well, thank you for showing us around. The school looks great. It's coming along wonderfully. So we'll see you back here in August of 2016.
Sounds great, Corey.
All right, thanks. Okay, so today we're here in Nolensville at the site of the new Millcreek Elementary and Millcreek Middle Schools. And I'm joined here by Principal Julie Sparrow. And Julie, there's a lot of activity going on here.
There is a lot of activity. They're hard at work. They're here day, night, and on the weekends.
And so you're going to go give us a tour of the brand new building.
Yes, come on in.
All right, let's go. So Julie, you said this is the front. So when parents come to visit and when they come, they'll check in the office like normal?
Right, yep, they'll come in their front doors and sign in. The unique thing about this school is both the elementary and middle school offices are right here together. So we're here in the front commons area that is between the office space and the library. As you can tell, it's really open and bright with a lot of light. Another really exciting feature is all of the rails are going to be stainless steel. So no maintenance, no painting required. This is a really neat space.
So Julie, here we are in a typical classroom here at Millcreek Elementary. Can you kind of just show us around?
Sure. So this is the elementary classroom, and in this room here, there are both cubby rooms and a bathroom that are shared by two classrooms. So they connect this way, which is all of the elementary classrooms here do that.
And Julie, tell us, how many students are you expecting in your first year?
It's a little bit hard to predict because of the growth, but we're thinking probably somewhere around 500.
So here we are in the library, right?
Yes, we're here in the library. And there's some really exciting things about this library. Over here is where the books will be housed. Then we have a computer lab here with the circulation desk. And then the same thing on the middle school, but reversed. So it's one big library here in the middle of the school, really our centerpiece.
All right, so now we're on the second floor and we are in a very unique space. Tell us where we are.
Okay, so we are right above the library, and as you can see, this is a giant room that has the capacity for about 150. So we will be doing a lot of different things in this room, from teacher professional development to kids working together to entire grade levels doing things. This is going to be a really exciting place.
So Julie, tell us what's going on behind us here.
Okay, so these are windows here, but out past the windows, there's an outdoor covered pavilion area. You can see the seating areas here, and then the playground will be directly behind that.
All right, so now we're in the cafeteria.
We are. This is the elementary school cafeteria. You can see that they just finished laying the tile in the kitchen area and the serving area. That's all back behind here. And this will all be student seating here. Another great feature of this room is what we've talked about before, the windows and the lighting, the glass is everywhere. This is another great space.
All right, so now here we are in the gym, right?
Yes, we're in the elementary gym. One of the things I love about the gym is the windows, which are designed to let light in, but not heat. So this room is going to be really bright and light, and that's awesome. And also we have the stage here, which connects to our music room so that students can come right from the music room onto the stage.
And completely separate from the middle school gym. I mean, two separate facilities.
Completely separate. Our mascot will be in the middle of our gym. Theirs will be in the middle of theirs, yes.
And speaking of the mascot, when will that process begin? Do we know yet?
We'll start that process in January.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Julie, thank you so much for giving us a tour today. We really appreciate it. It's a beautiful facility. And we'll see you back here in August 2016.
Can't wait.
Hi, we're here in Nowensville, and I'm Corey Mason, and I'm here with Principal Kari Miller, and we're going to take a look at Millcreek Middle School and give us our first glimpse really inside the building.
Yes, beautiful building. Can't wait to show you around.
Well, let's go check it out.
Sounds good.
Okay, so here we are in the front entrance.
Right.
Yes. So when people come in, they'll come in right here, and you'll have a reception desk, is that right?
That's right. Actually, the elementary and middle school parents will both visit from the same area into the same office. We have elementary on one side and middle school on this side. We'll have the reception desk right here. And then past this desk is a conference room, and then all of the administrative offices go along behind that. It's beautiful.
Wonderful. Let's go look at a classroom.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, Kari, so tell me, where are we? We're upstairs, right?
We're upstairs. We're in the art room, actually, the middle school art room. There's two art rooms, one for the elementary, one for the middle school. So one of the neat features about this room is you can see all the way from the back of the school, behind the school, all the way to the front. You get windows on both sides. It's a beautiful space. Nice large classroom. We have a kiln room. We have an art teacher office, lots of storage. It's a beautiful classroom.
Excellent. And let's go check out an academic classroom now.
That sounds good. Let's go.
All right, so this is a typical academic classroom.
That's right. This is an upstairs classroom that will have our academics, our math, social studies, and language arts. I'll show you some science labs before we leave, but this is a real nice room. We actually are expecting, well, we're about to have 800 kids when it's at capacity, so these rooms will be full. I think we'll start with more around 550 students, though.
All right, so now we're in the science wing.
That's right. We actually have 4 science labs up here, which are really nice. There's 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and in between they have a storage area. There's some nice demonstration spaces for the teachers to demonstrate the labs for the students.
We're still upstairs, but we walk to the other side of the building and voila.
This is an amazing space. This is kind of like a secondary common area. You can tell lots of really beautiful lighting up here. So what you're looking at is you actually have the elementary school cafeteria on the left. You have the concession stand in the middle, and you have the middle school cafeteria on the right. And if you see, even past that middle school cafeteria, going down that hall is where we get to some of the other spaces like the theater, like the elementary gym, like some of the music rooms. One of the other neat features about this space is it actually has 2 staircases that come down together and then split off. It's a really neat grand staircase scheme they have going on here.
Okay, so now here we are in the gym, the home of the Mavericks.
That's right, Millcreek Mavericks. We're really excited. The students did a great job picking our mascot. Our colors are actually like a blue and a gray with some lime green, actually like the Seattle Seahawks. So we are excited for our football season and for all of our athletic sports to begin. We are in the gym right now, which is a really beautiful space. We're going to have bleachers on both sides, which is nice. We do have locker rooms and coaches' offices on that side of the building. And then over here behind me on my right is actually the entrance to the gym, where we'll have like a ticket area and some athletic sports apparel for sale. And really nice. It's going to be a fun space. Can't wait for our first game.
All right, Kari, so now we're in the cafeteria.
We're in the middle school cafeteria. There are two cafeterias. This is the middle school side. It's, as you can see, again, really nice light coming in. We have our kitchen and our service loading area for the students as well. One of the things that I really love is all the finishes that the architects picked to put in the building. Some just beautiful. This is just a piece of tile, but some of the finishes they're putting in will just knock your socks off. They're so beautiful. I'm excited.
Wonderful. Let's go check out the theater.
That sounds good.
All right, and this is a fun area. Can you kind of tell us where we are?
This is the Performing Arts Center. It's our theater, and it's going to be used by the elementary and the middle school students. There's actually two entrances, and we're standing on the right entrance. There is a nice sound booth for the students to learn how to operate all of the technical features of the building. Nice dressing rooms and prop storage backstage. It's dark right now. There's no lighting in there, but it's a beautiful space. The nice thing is right past the theater is actually the music rooms, where the band teacher will be able to have daily practices, and it actually connects to the backstage of the theater. So for performances, the instruments can just be wheeled right across the hall, right onto the stage. It's really nice.
All right, and last but certainly not least is the library.
That's right. This is the middle school half of the library. We're actually standing kind of in the middle of it. Behind me is where most of the circulation books will be. We have some nice spaces, conference rooms, and librarian offices in the back. Like the elementary school, we have a small computer lab here in our library. We have some more offices for our librarian, and then a beautiful circulation desk with a drop ceiling to kind of give it some pizzazz. Again, wonderful lighting coming in, and there's a hallway that goes behind the media center for students to circulate past as well.
What are you looking forward to the most about being principal?
Oh, I'm just so excited to see all the students come in those front doors on that first day. It's just going to be an exciting time for them. I'm looking forward to strengthening the ties with Nolensville community at this school, Millcreek Middle School, Nolensville High School, and then our partner sister school, Nolensville Elementary. It's going to be a fun time.
Well, thank you for showing us around and giving us a tour.
My pleasure.
We look forward to coming back in August of 2016.
That sounds great. We'll see you then.
Well, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at some incredible things happening in Williamson County schools. I'm Kersta Mello, reminding you to stay involved, stay informed, stay in focus.